Hello and welcome to Taylor Talks Comics. This is another of the 31 days of Spooktober comics. Stay tuned. Yes, so you're back. We are doing 31 days of Halloween, 31 days of Spooktober, where I show off horror comics or spooky comics for 31 straight days. Please give the video a thumbs up or subscribe if you haven't already. Today's video is about Slash Them All by Antoine Maillard. I got this from my local library, something I've been wanting to read for a long time, so I was glad I picked it up. Can't really show off the spine, in its full glory, but you can see Slash Them All, Antoine Maillard here. All done by one hand. There's also some weird candle wax or something on this. That's what you get with library books, right? But here's the back cover. You see it's printed by Fantagraphics. Evil has plans of its own. I love the design here of the knife and the arm with the words coming around it. For a group of teens in a tranquil seaside town, summer is approaching and the future is fraught with uncertainty. So is the best to hope for in the endless summer? But when two high school students are found dead, news reports of a serial killer on the loose stoke fears and send the small community into chaos. So, great cover here too. So Antoine Maillard, like I said, this is his, all his work, all done by one hand, written, drawn. It's all just penciled and lettered. There's no inks, no color, nothing of that sort. But this is his debut graphic novel, and I have to say he knocked it out of the park. No pun intended. But this is a love letter to your classic 80s slasher flicks. If you think of like Halloween, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street. And it all surrounds this town with these high school kids in a murder mystery where people start ending up dead. As you can imagine, the same kind of similar plot for all kind of slasher flicks. And it's all done in this beautiful, it's all done, it looks like etchings. Antoine Maillard, he has a great sense of graphic design with his layouts. All of the characters have very distinct faces and looks to them that reading this in black and white is no issue at all. You get great scenery in pieces like this where it makes you wonder where Antoine Maillard is from, if he was like walking around town to take pictures and set up scenes like this to draw in front of. Even great facial expressions too, of all the characters with all the different range of emotions. But this character here is one of your main characters, named Dan, and he is on the cover there too. You can see he has like the mysterious all white eyes. Kind of reminds me of Sin City, with the character there that was like a cannibal, and he's a creep. But he used that to great effect too. So like when I talk about character design or graphic design, Antoine Maillard really gives you a sense of like a variety in panels too, to where you're not just reading stagnant characters. They're always moving, always in different angles or different shapes, showing different expressions, different layouts. And in general, like you have a 9-panel grid here, 2-panel grid there. Really a great way of storytelling. And so this being a rookie effort, was kind of mind-blowing. But this character Dan here is mysterious, who might be caught up in some mysterious things. You also have this guy with a baseball bat where you never see his face, just swinging this baseball bat, committing some murders as well. And you never know, like going through it, who is the killer, who is the true nefarious person within the neighborhood of all these characters, in this town. But it's a thrill. It's definitely like gives you the exact same vibe of watching those slasher flicks for the first time. Like the first time you see, installment of Friday the 13th or Halloween, and you don't know what's going to happen. The jump scares are all there where you're, don't know who's going to pop out. And then obviously the next times you watch those movies, you know what to expect. You know what's going to happen. But this was my first time reading this story, and it gave me that same thrill. And it makes you want to now actually purchase a copy, since I got this from my library, to reread it, because I do think it'll be an enjoyable reread. But the thrilling experience of reading it for the first time will never be matched. And can't recommend this enough. So if you're into 80s slasher flicks, then I would definitely try out Slash the Mole by Antoine Maillard. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for tomorrow for more of these Spooktober videos for my favorite horror comics to show off to you guys. Have a happy Halloween. Give my video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, all that jazz. Tell everybody about this channel too. I'd really appreciate that. And click above wherever I have the next video so you can maybe watch another video on a horror comic. Thanks.